See the scene. Do you think the fat guy is playing in the pool? But not so. Directly the man gave an order. The fat man began to accept the baptism of cannonballs. All the shells are holding her belly porridge instantly. The next second. Fat man unscathed. He grabbed the anchor ropes of all warships. The entire fleet goes home collectively. But he is not a mighty god of war. The man's name is Gulliver. A few days ago I was a timid and bragging hitman. The travel editor who should only be new to be beautiful. Lied. I am an expeditionary old fritters. Give the girl a high look. Gulliver set sail for an expedition. If the wind blows on the sea. Gulliver was swept into the air. Fell down badly again. When he woke up, he actually found. I put such a group of small days on the beach. Immobile. The headed general bearded. Gulliver's face covered in circles. He is getting up early. A group of Zaire was thrown in all directions. To the beard, lift up the long hair the size of an embroidery needle. It's all on Griffo's feet. Soldiers also take off the hooks. Next, take off their trousers. She fell to the ground with half of her ass exposed. Hundreds of videos made it voyeuristic. The people in the city also ran out to watch this giant monster with a big beard and dedicated Gulliver to the king. The king has never seen such a big beast and can directly shut him into the cave here. Gulliver's fish on seafood. They feed him thumb long hay every day. It made Gary miserable. He also knew Zaire Ibo civilians. The alarm clock wrote a love letter to Princess Zaire Guo. The princess's fiancé went to the nucleus and was locked in the cave. Gulliver and Dejwang hit it off right away. Soon became good friends. It's not that Gulliver's shackles and manipulate him to open and level the mind money. Green and psycho? A beard is not a thing. A plane that works fast. At this time, Germany launches a raid. They kept setting fire everywhere in Zaire. And kidnapped the princess. The bearded left hurried back to the palace to rescue the princess. Children's star's strength. Secretly explained can be tied to the shackles on your body. Let him go first. To watch the Apple video, the princess will be kidnapped. Gulliver's big head fell from the sky. Haoliang pure music. Threw the national chicken food into the water. Then carefully picked up the princess and put it on the ground. But the fire has spread to the palace. We are trapped inside. Gulliver must rescue the king. He took off his pants promptly. Used to soak boy's urine to put out the fire. The shimmering little people startled their jaws. The long beard is also more breathable. Gulliver's show operation made him a great hero. The king will hold a celebration banquet for him. A good friend, Dejwang, also followed by dipping in others, using wine glasses. You can kiss the eldest son and a daughter only as a big guy like Gulliver. But these are not enough for her to stuff her teeth. Gulliver bragged at the dinner table. He said he was the president of Manhattan. I also defeated Iron Man and commented on Avatar. The simple little people are convinced of this and admire more in the dress. Only the bearded face is unhappy. When to roll back to yourself. Gulliver says. My boat and mobile phone were swept away by the waves and I couldn't get in touch with the outside world. May have to stay here a few more times. The king promised Fang Griffin to find transmission and mobile Wi-Fi sharing. Build him a luxurious ocean view villa for temporary residence. See the scene. Do you think this is a workshop in a certain factory, but it is not the case. Don't find sister. Look down. Several functions are busy nervously. They pour the raw materials into the equipment. With 2 positive air jets out. Made from a cup of fragrant coffee. That's right. They are making costs for the master. Take a bite. Julie is very satisfied. And engineers are building houses for it. He greeted friendly. The moment you open the door. It's refreshing. This is Gulliver's super luxury villa. Mainly because he is bored and has hours in multimedia. Is for the domestic stage show. The beard sees his status as insecure. Today martial arts morning. But I'm determined to spoil Griffo. The reasonable service of a single dog is to pay a big deal on how to pick up girls. That building is now on sale. The picture shows the situation. Unexpectedly with a fine for a fake. The little deer in the bar Princess Rainbow ran into this night. Small at video gate. Paul went out of Gulliver's hull, the phone case, the back of the phone, and the phone is full of beautiful voices. Gulliver's lies have been exposed. Beautiful explanation of the statue of Gulliver. But I don't know where to start. He persuaded. After this night of deliberation, he decided to stay in Zaire and be a hero. I can't sit still when I hear the beard. I really want to make the king Chinese characters happy. Have received a training. If you don't need enough generals. He decided to mention the general. Bai Bao's beard becomes complicated. This wave of operations is not very harmful. But very humiliating. Bearded in anger. Turn off all defense systems. If you look small, if you don't have a place. Also seize the opportunity to integrate all warships. Attack me on Zai Zai. The cannonball has entered the Lilliputian country. Gulliver of the People's General. Drink coffee at home. With the certificate, he quickly informed him to go out to fight. Gulliver Chu was frightened and weakened after seeing the warship of the country in question. Dog for the sake of face. Can't escape, don't take off your shoes and socks. Just negotiate with Germany. I really want to play a play with myself. To show your word problems. That apple treats it as a fool. Gulliver flopped twice in the water. The purpose is to let the little people not worry. As soon as he turned around, he found that the enemy warship had fired artillery. Countless shells hit his belly. And he didn't grow up on a vegetarian diet. Gulliver's half-body fatty talk. All shells return the same way. German warships were blown to pieces. Gulliver's morale boomed after watching. He caught Mao Cheng. Send all the warships back to their hometown. Smile day and defuse the crisis. Since then, Great in World War I became famous. The prestige in the little guy is increasing day by day. The streets and alleys are full of his advertisements. Gree International has also become a hot-selling item. Now he is the glory of the whole country. He can do the evidence team. If you see a world of your own, you can control the video to play table football. I got a little head cut today. There are also dedicated team services. And the dress embarked on the pinnacle of life. Doing things is getting more and more drifting. He indulges in the little people every day. Don't care about national affairs at all. There is also an exclusive concert by High Kane. Sing in front of everyone. And these all make you crazy with a beard that has lost its beauty. As a result, the beard's rebellion also makes you make a beard. A steel robot that can be substantially as large. Square exercise. People are running frantically. A round red metal ball. Chocolate photo. Sitting inside is a big beard. There are more dresses to pick up. But Gulliver didn't pay attention to this little thing at all. No, the little things are done again. How story steal. Gulliver knew that the beard was real. He turned around and wanted to run. This big manipulated robot grabs. Unable to break free. To save my life. Griff asked him to confess to the little people. My own legend is all made up. Depends on the hero change. Everyone is disappointed. To the monkey. I let out a bad breath. He took the king and queen to the key cave. Tobeo can happen on a deserted island. Gulliver who hasn't figured out the situation yet. I was fainted by a giant glass bottle as soon as I landed ashore. When he woke up, he found. I'm wearing a princess dress with a pink room. Shortly after. The room shakes. A superstar face appeared in front of her. He was frightened to death. This time he came to the kingdom of giants. The little Hulk girl was imprisoned as a doll. He was almost robbed to death by the big screen of the plot first. Then he was forced to talk about love with his family. Just when he couldn't do anything to get strong, he suddenly appeared. Dezhuang said. Now if the little one has been controlled by the big beard. Beautiful girls in Aleppo. Actually got the Lilliputian country. The beard is still in the cave. Gulliver worried about the girl. Revive immediately. Cannon fodder's trial over the cave. I also saw how beautiful he thought about it day and night. The workmanship in the national service think. Gulliver plucked up the courage to confess to the beautiful. And the fragrant heart secretly promises in the beautiful price. The power of love makes her no longer timid. He put down his beard again and challenged. We also need to resolve the crisis of Little Japan. What he didn't expect was. Bearded actually doesn't speak martial arts ethics. QQ improved steel robot. Power supply system. Huge current. The last dress did not stand up. Getting rich is a flying foot. Plus a few 360-degree spiral Bulgarian knocked to the ground. Yanchinch Cliff gave up struggling. Tigers free to launch deadly attacks. Suddenly appear in the Tau. Take a leap. Unplug the power supply in the overall large control center. Green in the skull end. And seize the opportunity. Jump on the back of the robot and blow. It's the robot that goes to the park in the store. Soon this call became scrap. The final reasonable triumph. Protecting self-esteem is not about kidnapping the princess. The princess was beaten up. Under the mediation of the divorce. As a result, it was decided that Zairi would not settle down. The heroic performance of the alarm clock impressed the king. I'm not against the princess and Dezhuang's love. Two lovers finally get married. Gulliver did not fall back beautifully and returned to Manhattan. Live a happy life without shame and shame. Maybe later. The Gregorian equation is an obscure hitman. Then this time. He's definitely no longer timid. And fearless. The story is short. There is a profound truth in life. No one is born a hero. Surong is human nature for the timid. But as long as you go forward courageously. Salted fish can also stand up and repair today. I am Bai Ding. Next story.